Hi, I'm Jared Dillingham in Taipei, and if you've never been to Taiwan, I want to walk you through a couple of the must-see spots on your first visit. We'll focus today on Taroko National Park in Northern Taiwan. While you can take a series of trains here, I would definitely recommend hiring a driver for this one. It's a 3-hour drive from Taipei through a series of tunnels and the Taiwanese countryside. Parking at the trailheads in the park is the main problem. It's difficult, so a driver will be able to drop you off and pick you up without having to deal with the hassle of finding parking. Taroko is famous for its gorges and beautiful blue rivers. For American tourists used to backcountry trails and national parks here, Taroko might disappoint a bit since you're mostly restricted to paved walkways. There's really no access to the spring-fed rivers below. As for trails, the Shakadang Trail is one of the most popular. It was built for crews working on a hydroelectric power plant back in the 40s. Today, the trail is good for children and seniors since the walkway is mostly flat and shaded. A kilometer in, you'll reach vendors selling traditional food and crafts in the park. Farther into Taroko, you'll come across a row of restaurants run by indigenous people who live in the park. Across the street, you can climb up to the Buddhist temple built on the hillside. Other spots to explore include the Tunnel of 9 Turns. It is completely paved and gives visitors views of the river and the gorge. Swallow Grotto is another roadside hike above the gorge, featuring vertical marble canyon walls rising above bright blue water below. Taroko is home to a huge suspension bridge spanning 200 meters across a gorge, 150 meters above the river below. It is accessible to all and gives sweeping views of the national park. Taroko is also home to a beautiful shrine dedicated to the hundreds of men who died building the highway that now runs through the park back in the 1950s. Outside the boundaries of Taroko, but still part of the national park, are the Qingshui Cliffs, sheer rock cliffs dropping right into the bright blue waters of the Pacific Ocean on the northeastern coast of Taiwan. Overall, Taroko is a beautiful spot to visit in Taiwan, but for hikers, it does leave you wanting a bit more of an adventure and access to the surrounding coastline, rivers, and mountains. Now, if you're wondering when's the best time to visit, Taiwan is pretty nice and mild all year, but I would avoid July and August when it is too hot and too humid outside to really enjoy yourself. All right, that's it from Taipei. I'll see you next time.